Last session, the party was breaking into the large manor estate on the brigand's barge that was owned um, by one of the spires of the brigand's barge, a individual named Melody Eldelphine. She held a magical artifact known as the Strings of Melil that Beldrick was seeking. You all were able to fully break in, find her secret um, vault, if you would, and upon being let in, a small conversation ensued. And as initiative was kicked off and a battle was ensued, you blocked her ally from engaging and helping her during the battle, and were dealt some serious blows as she was ready with a few traps up her sleeve and some powerful magic at her side. She put up a decent fight, but was not able to overcome all of your resolves. You were all able to kill her, take the strings of Malil, and loot her private vault, which housed many interesting and powerful artifacts. After that, you all went around setting fire to certain places, looting some of the other rooms. But you all teleported out into Malcolm Grand's teleportation circle in the center of his home. And that is where you all currently stand. In this strange, very ostentatious collection of different memorabilia from around, probably the continent, maybe the world. Bunches of different, this is probably his version of the trophy room, full of just the weird and interesting items that people like himself can probably easily recover. So you all stand there for a few moments, waiting. A attendant does come into the room and asks, and tells you that Malcolm is currently still out, and he just asks you to wait in the dining room or the lounge, whichever you prefer.
Alrighty. I guess I'll wait out in the dining room, I suppose.
Okay. You all settle down, probably sit, relax a little bit after a tense situation. Um, you all feel confident. Your plan didn't go as you expected, but it worked. You have what you need. Um, Currently, I believe one of the last things we did was we opened up and identified some of the items that you were given. Um, and were assigned different wealth values. So,
Uh, I opened up one of the puzzle boxes, didn't I?
yes, you did. You opened up the one that you found within her
The
bedroom.
bedroom.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you remember what was in it? I don't think I wrote it down. I don't think I did.
I believe it was 50 platinum.
Right, that's what it was. Okay. Can I try the second one then? The one that was in there in the
Yeah.
actually, I would get serious help on this. Just
Really?
yeah, I would get serious help because the last one I remember I just got. It was hard for him to get, so he would get serious help on this one. Um,
Okay.
so what's the roll I need to make?
Um, this would be um, an investigation check to piece together essentially what is a puzzle box. You know.
Okay, and so you're coming to me for advantage?
Yeah. Not too bad.
16. As you take this puzzle box in your hands and you try to solve it, even with Seer's help, every thing that you think you've gotten it, you've finished the puzzle, you try to lift it open, it seems still locked. You don't think you're quite able to solve it.
Can I try it?
Sure, you've been offering some like hints and you can try this and try that, but you taking it yourself, yeah, you can try it.
Will Gamesh give it to me?
Yeah. You probably frustrated. Like, God damn it, you try.
Okay, and this is a normal roll?
Investigation, yeah. Normal roll.
24.
24. It takes you a bit. You can definitely see that there were some pieces that you understood about this puzzle, but a lot of it you didn't.
Damn.
This is pretty difficult. But with your, keen mind, you are able to piece it together. And as you piece the last little piece into the puzzle, finishing off the box, you hear a soft sound as seemingly whatever locking mechanism holds this tight, it has been unlatched.
Well, I think it's unlocked now.
Well, you figured it out. What's in it?
Oh, I'll open it.
Okay. Opening it up, this, whereas the last one seemed to be housing, just minor bits of money, probably just like a small like storage vessel for, wealth. This is almost entirely papers.
Oh. That's important.
Yeah, the first one seems to be a partially, almost like burned piece of paper. Like the edges are like slightly crisped, and it seems to be a long series of words written in a. Do you know Infernal?
Yeah, I do.
You can read this. This is clearly Infernal.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is it? The one time Infernal has helped me.
This is a contract.
Oh.
Right, for a bugbear.
Yeah.
So what is it?
It's a contract. Can you
I'm
review
guessing-
the names?
Yeah, I'm guessing for Belrick's friend.
Yeah, this is for core.
It's looks like it.
Hear that, Belrick? Found his contract.
Oh, great. Can I see it?
Does Seer hand it over?
No.
No. Too bad.
Fuck you.
Oh, it's that face.
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Yeah, I presume, is the whole thing entirely infernal?
Yes. The only thing you would probably be able to make out is the clear signature of core at the very bottom. It is, for you, Seer, it is marked and dated. This is an old contract. Judging by how old core seemed, being like a somewhat older individual comparatively, they probably made this when they were, probably in their teenage years.
Oh,
Damn.
they were planning this the entire time.
And it is, let's, trying to find the actual, The name that this is signed by, it seems to be. Let me find. Be signed. It seems to be signed by some archdevil known as Bele.
Oh. Lovely.
Okay, so
Okay, core.
his soul belongs to an archdevil. Fair game.
Right. All right. You know, to each their own. To each their own.
I will say, actually, so the contract explicitly states that, upon reading it, that the soul is bound into the contract. Whoever wields the contract owns the individual's soul.
Oh. We own his soul.
There was a explicit statement that Kor asked for a task to be done in exchange for his soul, and once his the task was done, eventually he could work his soul back. Doesn't seem like it was probably sold off to a couple other individuals who probably didn't want to give his soul back. And it seemed to be a period of 10 years. After 10 years, with the same owner of the soul, it would have been returned to him. But being sold to different individuals, they could bypass it and just keep his soul forever. Till he died. And presumably went to the Nine Hells.
That's it.
So,
So do we get...
so we own his soul.
Damn,
right now.
that sucks.
I
mean, just the way that you're describing it. I mean, so...
no, it's not. It's not a good thing for him.
Of course not.
Yeah. Would this apply if we give it back to him though, or would it just void it?
I mean, technically, I think he would own his own soul, but he would still be bound in the contract until for 7 years. Yeah, 10 years, sorry.
Yeah.
Until 10 years later, he finishes the contract.
Well, Beric, is a blast from your past, so,
Yeah, I think we should give the contract to you.
Yeah, and I believe he said that he would still be around in town, but I don't know if we can actually walk into the town at this moment.
No, we cannot. I can cast sending to him.
Oh, if you could, that'd be great. And can you also tell him that the artifact was also recovered?
Oh, what do you want me to say to him exactly?
I guess just tell him that we found his contract for his soul. We can give it back to him, and we can meet up somewhere, and we recover the artifact.
Okay, so do we want him to meet us here? Because we can't go anywhere.
Yeah, that works.
Also, how do we know he's not going to use this as proof that we killed Adelaphine and,
we kind of have
fuck
the
us
contract
over?
for a soul.
Yeah, if we give it back, we lose any leverage we had.
What kind of guy is he? Would he do that?
I mean, he sold his soul.
Yeah, when he was in his teenage years.
And then stole a godly artifact.
Under contract.
That doesn't make it better.
I mean, when your soul's kind of...
Yeah, but he still made the decision to sell his soul.
Yeah, but he said he was young when he did it, Rash decisions.
Yeah, no, trust me, I get rash decisions. But that doesn't. Whatever.
I'm just saying. I understand what you mean, but I'm asking Belric, from what
I
you know of him,
understand.
what would he do given his new freedom?
I mean, I think at this point he'll probably just kind of just be off on his own somewhere out in the world.
He's not gonna try to do us in, is he?
No, I don't think so. I think he seemed very ashamed of what he has done, so I think he kind of will maybe live out in his own exile, essentially. But if it makes the guy feel better, I can probably tell him I can hold on to his contract for the next 10 years, I guess. If it makes you guys feel better.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's up to you.
Entirely
Does
up to
sound
you.
like a better plan.
I don't really have too much investment.
Yeah, I would prefer if we give it back to him.
I'll let him know. And I'll just cast sending and say, we have your contract. We can give it back. Got the strings. Meet us at Malcolm's. I think that's within 25 words.
I believe so, yeah. That wasn't too many. You do get a response, after maybe a couple seconds or so. Yeah, I can do that. Thank you.
Well, I'm not wasting another spell slot on him, so. If he shows up, he shows up.
Okay. So. Do you do anything else with the box?
Um, honestly, I'd keep the one that was in the little steady area. I'll keep that one.
Okay.
Might use it for something else in the future.
Yeah. There are a couple more papers in there as well.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not. It wasn't just one paper. It was like, it seems to be a storage receptacle for seemingly important documents.
How big is this puzzle box?
Honestly, it's probably about, maybe a foot and a half wide, maybe a foot and a half tall. It's
Okay.
It's not really small. It's actually quite sizable.
Okay, it's a box.
Yeah,
not
it's
just-
it's a box.
Okay. Then know what? Would Gamesh know how to? Now that he's seen Seer Solid, would he be able to open it up on his own now?
I'd say, with a couple more tries, probably, yeah.
Okay.
Seer would have to like go through it with you. It's very complicated.
Okay.
Some would say DC 20, complicated.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh.
So,
Then,
it's pretty advanced for a puzzle box.
right. All right, then I'll just keep the box for now. And
You not
and
want me to teach you how? Is that too embarrassing?
no, like we'll do that later. Like now
Fair.
is that
Like
time.
downtime.
Yeah, downtimes. That's downtime
So you
safe stuff.
keep the box. Do you do anything with the contents?
I
Probably
guess we
give them to Belric. I'd
What-
assume.
Well, what was that? Was just the contract was just one paper. There's more papers.
Oh yeah, what are the other papers?
You want to look at them?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. Or wait.
Yep. While
Okay.
we're waiting for Core.
Each one seems to be based on a different investigation that was put forth by the lady.
Uh-huh.
Delphine, the first one you find, seems to be the most clear one. It seems to reference an artifact called Cabal's Ruin. It describes it as a cloak of dark leather and gold trim. Seems to shimmer with small sparks of blue light. Currently owned by Zarin, the Cloud Giant. Stolen from the masters of Guanistan, the elves, who had it for about the past 700 years or more. Supposedly, they had it and stole it from a storm giant after his death. The only known location of these artifacts. The next one mentions a seems to mention an investigation had by this individual. It seems to state the tomb of the death monk was robbed and pilfered by orcs out of Balartan. Kyolem is probably empty and devoid of any such relics. However, the orcs may have stolen the sarcophagus, and it might be located within their halls. Further investigation is required. I will also post the name of that.
Oof.
Kyolem is the name that is mentioned of this house of monks. And this is where its supposed location is currently.
Alright, the House of Monks, and that is the location. Village.
The next one seems to be an investigation. Carter Ninsk's armor was lost to the ages upon his death. Its whereabouts are the most unknown. However, I do have some evidence to point it traveled eastward, past the kingdom, and out far away, potentially towards the Cult Cliffs, maybe even Karrak.
That's not good.
What was the item called again?
They just called it the plate mail, I believe,
The plate mail. Okay.
of this individual. That wouldn't be there. The next one mentions Vicus's longswords. Vicus's death is one of the most. Vicus's disappearance is one of the most interesting aspects of this case. I've yet to find any evidence of any whereabout after his disappearance. It is as if he vanished out of this world entirely. This is that name. Come on, 3. The next one seems to mention something. The easiest of the objects to find. Honor's last stand currently stands in the Red Fort, where it is a simple yet powerful artifact that is looked after and seen as a piece of art for the community.
The Red Fort. What's the name of it again?
Honor's last stand.
Honor's last stand. Okay. Vicus's Vicus Vicus's long swords. Vicus's long swords. Okay. And the Quolima is known to be in the House of Monks, which is in Barleton.
Um, Kualema was
Quolema.
the House of Monks.
Okay.
Supposedly, the um, tomb of the Death Monk was stolen and is supposedly at Barlarton.
All right. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Um, those names don't ring a bell at all. You don't think you've ever seen these on a map or heard of these yet.
Gotcha.
The very last one uh, says the investigation towards the cloak of the first king personally interests me a lot. I believe it could probably be in his tomb. However, getting past the Terra and the Paladins would be difficult. And who knows what other defenses the ancient kings placed upon their tomb. I'll look into this one personally. Signed, A.
Signed A.
That could be anyone.
Who do I have in my notes?
I mean, there's our Terra person.
Then there's All Merrick. He has the A.
Yeah. Adriel has an A now.
Arthur.
Arthur. Asif.
Eight. uh,
Plot twist.
plot twist. Alana.
Yeah,
There's a lot of A's.
there
Man.
are.
You have to interrogate them all. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well, I guess if no one else has anything to do or they want to do, then I guess we're just waiting for Core and Malcolm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It takes probably another 2 or so minutes. Really not that long. But you hear the door softly creaks open, and an individual seems to walk into the door frame, walks through the door, shuts it, almost slams it behind themselves. You see walking into view of the kitchen of the dining room that you all are in, a somewhat tattered Malcolm. You see he has some what seems to be acid burns across his upper arm. You also see what seems to be some fresh blood on his tunic. As he kind of walks into the room, gives you all a chipper smile as he kind of fades away from a little bit of a little bit of a sadness, or like whatever just happened was not fun. Gives you a smile. I assume it's done then, as he begins taking off his shirt, his overcoat, and you see he just starts undressing. Is it done?
Yeah, as done as it can be.
Good. You see he snaps his fingers. One of the his workers comes by, begins taking his jacket and all the like his shirt as he takes it off. I'll go fetch me some a new shirt, please. Also, I'm going to need a letter writer. I need to send some information out. Thank you. Well, you'll be glad to know that it's done. You did leave a couple of loose ends, but I was prowling around and I was able to find them.
Okay, because I sure was about to tell you. I'm glad you that got taken care of.
Yeah, they are effectively killed. However, the barge is on high alert. People are not happy. Also, I don't know if you noticed it, but we have teleported.
Ah, that's what happened.
Yes. We're currently on the other side of the dead road. We're closer to the Fort Cole than we probably want to be, but also I doubt the dragon will follow us here. I no longer have any control over him, so it was fun. I had to make it seem like I was helping, and I did my best.
Well, from your appearance, I think you did pretty good.
Thank you. Well, now that that's done, you see the attendant comes back. You see she has a shirt and a jacket for him. He kind of begins putting it on. Also, she seems to hold some paperwork. Ah, yes. Write a letter to the Archangel. Tell her I'm putting her name in for spireship. I want to get this done quickly. Thank you. And also draft a letter to the other spires. Don't send it out till there's enough time to mourn Adelaphine. So, everything I needed is all done and dusted. You all are, of course, allowed to stay as long as you wish. Hopefully not too long, as questions are going to be asked, and well, it gets a little bit more complicated from here.
Right.
We just have to meet with Core, right? And then we can leave?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yup.
Ah, the bugbear. You're meeting with him.
Yeah, unfinished business.
Okay. Well, I'll get out of your way and make sure my affairs are fully put into order. Good job. You've done the barge a good service. And he begins.
That's as long as Orange had to figure out that we were the ones that killed her. But
As he begins to walk away, he'll just yell, kind of talk back to you as he's walking away. I'm sure, even if they did find out, they won't care as much.
sounds good.
As he begins walking away, you do all hear a rapping on the door as some individual seems to have arrived.
Oh. Perhaps it is our buddy.
Oh, if there's
Our
no
own bugbear spellcaster. Move out of the way, Felgetamine.
Move out the way. You have been replaced. I'll go from the door, I guess.
Okay.
Yep. Also, we'll go to the door too.
Yeah, you see, Herd currently up, still, kind of trying to be a little unsuspecting. You see, Core currently stands in the doorway. Hi, can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Go on.
He takes a couple steps in. Once the door is closed, you have it?
Yep, I got both things. And then I'll just pull out the contract first.
There's almost a hesitation as he looks like he wants to just reach for it very quickly, but he's also hesitating, waiting for you to almost give him the signal to take it.
Yep, I'll just hold it out in front of me. It's like, it's all yours.
Slowly reaches out, grabs it, looks at it. Finally. Kind of folds it up, sticks it into his shirt, right next to his heart. Thank you.
Yep, anytime. Then I guess I'll also hold the strings and say, I got these two, recover them.
I was hoping to see him one last time. I'm glad they're in your hands. You can return them to the monastery or do whatever. I'm sure just knowing they're in the right hands, people would accept it.
Oh, that's good to know, but I'll definitely return it at some point.
When you go back, just tell them I didn't want to. It wasn't really my choice to make.
Yep, don't worry. I'll tell them the truth.
Thank you, Bellic. If I had never trained you the way I did, maybe this wouldn't have happened the way it did. But I think it's for the best.
What will you do now?
I don't know if there's a way to break it. If I can just tear it up, or at least now that it's on me.
Yeah, I did heard that apparently according to the contract, if you hold on for the next 10 years, it'll be voided, I think.
Well, then I might just find a little quiet place for myself. If I find a nice little shack, I'll let you know.
Yeah, of course. I'll love to visit.
It'll be good. Maybe you could teach me some things. Seems like you already learned everything I knew. It's your turn to be the teacher now.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if there's anything for me to teach you.
He kind of looks around at the rest of them, the people, your group. Thank all of you as well. You've done an old bugbear proud. I should get going. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah, I'll see you around.
You see, he kind of begins to almost step away, kind of looks back at you, and then he kind of begins to open his arms as if trying to see if you're open to a hug.
Yep, I'll give him that hug.
Yeah. He just seems very happy. Like, not like ostentatiously happy, but just like he's content. You can see like there's a joy welling up inside of him. He's still saddened by what has happened, but you know he's recovering from his terrible situation. And you guys finish up with the hug. Bids you all goodbye, and we'll step out. And you watch as he begins to walk, blending in with the many other thieves in the area, and just seems to disappear as he makes his way.
Well, I gotta admit, this turned out pretty well considering normally how our situations end.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yep, I'm glad.
Gone like so much worse.
Way worse. Could you imagine if she got away?
Oh my god, I can. Because of Sebastian. That's what happened with Sebastian.
I feel like this would have been so much worse because then she would have turned the whole place.
Probably.
Oh,
At least Sebastian only had Pharsalis.
right. And even then, Farsleys was just kind of a city. It's just kind of guards. This is a whole thieves guild.
Exactly. Over like the entire continent or something crazy.
Yeah. And who knows kind of allies she has.
Oh, God. I mean, obviously, the kind like she was there, probably at the king's tomb, and with
Wow.
whoever A is. I mean, and she knows about the cloud giant. She got a hold of this. She got a hold of the Core's soul contract.
She became a spire.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, well, I think that wraps up everything here. When do we want to leave?
It's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to leave this town.
No more sightseeing. Everyone good?
I am good to leave.
It's not exactly like walking around here is the safest thing to do.
Oh, I was hoping no one was gonna be an idiot and say yeah, but all right then. I guess back to the manor.
Yeah, back to the manor.
All right.
Okay. So, you hastily begin drawing a circle on the floor.
Yeah.
As begin chalking the floor of the manor house, destination in mind for Coulterstone Hold, you are about to finish, and as you're putting in the last little pieces of the runic circle, you hear wood creaking as Malcolm finishes coming down the stairs, and just kind of cocks his head as the circle lights up, and you all begin to rush to quickly move in because you have 6 seconds, and the last thing you hear him say is, "Well, bye then," as you all bid a hasty retreat and teleport into a cramped, dark room within Coulterstone Hold.
Hell yeah. Home sweet home.
Mm-hmm. Let me... Should have... Where'd it go? Ah, there we go. Boom. Now we are on Coulterstone Hold map. Probably
These are
needs...
so crazy now.
Yeah, probably needs to update a lot of the tokens, though. Not
It's
gonna
been so long.
Yeah.
Look, that's kind of what teleportation will do. Things get changed on the fly really fast.
Wait till I get the spell teleport.
Yeah.
So, you all teleport right into this room, and immediately you are all, shoved into bookshelves, into corners, and it is very cramped. It is hard to move in this space.
Gamesh will open the door and just kind of fall out.
All right. We need to widen our room.
Yeah, I was about to say we should like just demolish that wall and just have it be open in there.
See about that.
Fuck having a secret room. We need open floor plan. We are simply too large.
So, as you know, the painting is currently closed. The room is currently sealed off. It is dark in here. Do any of you, go to open the door?
Yep.
Okay. As the painting begins to creak open and extends open, showing you the hallway. Immediately, you see it seems to be a small gang of mushroom men have rushed to the scene. Immediately, you see one of them has a big stick in his hand, and you just see him go pop 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 as he seems to talk to the other mushroom men. Turns back around, and you just see him just say hello.
I
The
would
guard
like
dogs
these
here.
Mushrooms.
These mushrooms are
The best decision we've ever made.
They are baby.
You do see the other two behind him as they also approach. They let off a hello, hello.
Are they
Oh,
learning?
have they learned English?
Are they learning?
Do you ask them any questions?
We should ask
No, the
how
question
things
is-
have been while we're away.
Do I understand them?
Yeah, they
Oh.
they're saying hello,
Oh shit! They learn words.
hello, hello. You see they look towards one another, and you see the one with the stick goes up to the next one, and you see they extend their little mushroom hands and they shake hands, and you just hear them both say hello.
Adorable.
Aw,
Oh, they're civilized now.
they
Guys,
know one whole word.
we're gonna watch as they learn. They'll take over the world.
Honestly, impressive.
Not
Learning a
really,
word.
but
Who taught them?
I mean, there were 2 mushrooms who can speak common already.
Keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, maybe that's because you didn't go through the initiation.
Yeah, well, probably.
Good soup.
All right.
Yeah, but as you guys are kind of slowly funneling out of the the secret door, you do notice that almost like a small herd of mushroom men just start running up to each other. All the ones basically in the bottom floor, as they heard you all crash into bookshelves upon your entry. They all just start congregating, and then you see they all start shaking their hands, and they all just keep saying hello to each other, mixed in with a couple of their native words. You hear a lot of pop 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 hello, pop 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 hello.
I cannot wait for one thing to just go really high pitched. Pop 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 pop. Hello.
Hello.
That's
The next thing we have to teach them is cuss words.
Oh yeah. You
Teach
see.
the mushrooms how to say fuck. This is
Yeah.
vital. We must.
What's your next task?
It's the first thing you learn when you try and learn a new language is what are all the cuss words.
Right? The staples.
Exactly. You don't need to speak to get around in a country. You just need to be able to insult people.
Yeah. If you can say fuck,
And nothing
then
wrong
people
can
understand.
happen.
You can just say help me. But instead you say fuck you, they'll understand. He's still big.
Exactly. Who?
Faradir's still big.
No, our tokens are just like different sizes.
Yeah, they are.
There we go. I think some of us aren't set to 70 by 70.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, Mabeki's always been like too small, and me and Sentis are always just a little bit too big.
See, well, like for Faradeers and Mabehis, it made sense because they're technically
Yeah.
they're bigger, but they're not bigger.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
about to. I'll fix that.
I mean, until Faradir uses Giant's Might, and then she's bigger.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Oh, I know enlarge
That's-
reduce now.
Ooh.
Listen, when we get to like 17th level, I can
Huh.
become huge.
You.
And then I can make you. What's next?
Gargantuan.
Yeah, gargantuan.
Heard your
What?
gargantuan.
Fucking 4x4, baby.
Listen.
The hardest bonks the
So-
world has ever seen.
Oh God.
Ganesh, I don't know how I didn't notice this, or how like none of us noticed this, but just so you know, apparently I've been using your old token.
Gamesh's?
Oh, yeah, I've noticed. I just wasn't.
Yeah,
paying
we
Okay.
talked
attention.
about it last week, I think.
Really? I must have missed it. I didn't notice at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wasn't too worried about it. It's
Weird.
okay.
Wow,
I-
Graham. Gamesh is only the one who got it commissioned.
I know.
Chill out.
I was so
Just
I was
fully
I'm just
done
surprised I
with
didn't
that.
notice that before.
Commission
just-
artwork erasure.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Graham said, "I prefer this version."
No,
It's all right. It's
definitely
all
do
all
not.
right.
That's so weird. Don't worry, I fixed it now.
It's
So, you
cool.
prefer the other version?
He said, "This new guy, I ain't feeling him.
Okay.
He doesn't
The
pass
old
the vibe
art
check."
the old art is like disturbing, but in a way I can't quite pinpoint.
It's just honestly, it's mainly the color change, probably.
Yeah, they're very different vibes, to be sure.
Yeah.
I think also the old artwork, I'm not sure because I haven't looked up close, but I think there might be something just ever so slightly off about the anatomy.
Yeah, it changed different. I gave a slightly different description for
Oh,
this
yeah.
one, for the current one. I tweaked it a little more for what I actually had envisioned in my mind. That's
Yeah.
mainly what it is.
Yeah.
Not that it's like bad art or anything, but I think
Oh no, it was really good.
I think it
I-
lends a little bit into Uncanny Valley at times.
Yeah,
But
I just did. I probably because I didn't like I said, I didn't have like the full image of Gamesh in my head, and then as we played more, I had a better vision of the way I saw him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. All right. Now we're back home.
Yeah.
Great. Love being home.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, everything seems to be, exactly kind of where you left it.
Yeah.
You haven't really been gone all that long.
It's been only about a week.
I think like a week, maybe a week and a half.
Yeah, because it took us a day to fly to the dwarven
Yeah,
city.
you spent a night there and
Spent a
then
night.
went down the next day.
Right.
And then you spent the night.
Spent-
It might have only been a week, honestly.
Yeah. Then
Well-
we flew.
Well, I think you walked actually to, I think you walked from Draken to the.
Yeah. Yes.
places.
We did. We walked from Draken to the to meet with Malcolm. I know that.
That's what
Uh,
took the most amount of time.
Yeah, it is what took the most amount of time.
Yeah,
Everything else took like a couple days.
yeah. So it's only been a week.
Yeah, it's only been about a week. Man, high level, high level movement, boy.
We got a lot done.
We have gone because like at earlier levels, that entire journey would have taken us like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Damn, we are getting efficient at this adventuring shit.
Mainly because of Cinti. She's clutch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That wind walk is ridiculous.
it definitely is.
Okay, all right, let's get out the closet.
Yeah.
No, I want to stay in the closet.
I mean, you do that. I'm getting out the closet though.
So,
Oh,
is there anything, urgent you all want to do?
Take a nap.
just
Yeah.
take a nap.
bathe,
Yeah.
bathe, eat. Just honestly, I think we just need at least a day of R&R if we begin moving for about a week.
We did a lot in the span of a week.
Yeah, we went to a Dawn tomb. We killed the Mad King. We killed the spire of the uh of the Thieves Guild. We got a
We
contract back.
yeah, we essentially freed a soul.
We did do a lot in a week's time. We really did do a lot.
I wouldn't be
Um,
surprised if we all had a little bit of whiplash.
yeah. So, yeah, I think at the moment I would say I would bathe, eat a little bit, check on the garden. I mean, no, I would go check on the quarry, on the
Okay.
mining.
Sounds good.
I know a lot of time hasn't passed, but still, we're back. Might as well go look on them.
Yeah. Heading out to the quarry. It hasn't been a month, so really nothing has changed. Like they're still mining. They haven't processed much of the ore,
Yeah.
however.
Yeah, just kind of walking through. I don't really need to speak to anybody. Just really just got a little walkthrough.
Yeah. The garden's doing all right. The pixies are taking care of it very well. Actually, the since it has been a week, the mushroom men will give you all probably about 10 gold pieces, just from their little store that they set up. You do learn that through talking with the individuals, a lot of the normal mushroom men are starting to learn. They're trying to pick up on words. Currently, all of them have learned hello, and that is it. They also have become very infatuated with a handshake. They like it a lot. So every time you see a mushroom man, they will handshake you.
What if we taught them how to kiss people on the cheek?
I thought you were gonna see on the lip.
That
Like,
I mean,
alright, settle down there, you.
you can definitely try.
Don't teach these mushrooms to start Frenching.
I mean, if you want to teach them how to kiss, you can.
I'm gonna teach these
I
mushrooms how to fuck.
refuse.
Do they even have
Oh,
mouths?
No.
They have little tiny like mouths that are like, that's where I mean, they do speak. Um,
Oh
You know?
man, goodness.
Would a little mushroom like kissing your fingertip be?
Oh man.
I would find that incredibly disturbing.
Why?
Because that's just weird, man. Someone coming up and just gives you a little smooch on the finger? That's whack.
It's not just anyone, it's a little mushroom man.
Alright, Sierra's a freak, confirmed.
Oh goodness. What did we? All right, so the garden's growing. We haven't got any harvest though, right? Not yet.
It's been
No.
a week.
yeah, it's been 1 week.
I know, but it was still magically enhanced, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, it's double the bounty, but it still takes time.
Oh right, it was double bounty, not double speed. Got you.
I believe so.
No, I think you're right. I just had it mixed up. Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'll mess around with the puzzle box.
Okay.
And then I guess after everybody does whatever little side things they want to do, we can figure out what we're doing next.
Yeah. Any of you, if you wanted, you could head over to Ranked It. Go shopping.
I think that'd be a good idea. We've got a lot of stuff to sell.
Oh yeah. It is a day's journey, so
Does anyone need any of the gems we found? For like spells or whatever?
Are there diamonds?
There was one very valuable diamond, but it could probably be like broken up or something.
We might want to keep that diamond then. Ask
Like-
I think
Sentine.
it was like 3,000 gold.
We might want to
And
keep
I have
that
some diamonds,
for
too.
future, for if we ever need to cast like a really
Yeah.
big revival spell.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a canary diamond. I don't know what that means, but it big, I assume.
Yeah, I
Or
think
it's
that's
very
the
well
color.
cut.
Yeah, I think it's the cut and the color.
Or it's like a famous diamond.
Is it shaped like a bird?
It's a yellow diamond. That's what it is.
Oh.
Very fancy.
It
Yeah.
still surprises me every time I hear about colored diamonds. Because, like, you don't learn about colored diamonds. You just learn about the clear ones.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
because they have to, make money somehow. So they
Yeah.
create a false sense of,
Yep.
Scarcity.
yep,
Exactly.
scarcity.
Just yep, pretty much.
You're like, there are too many diamonds. Let's make everyone think there isn't any.
Yeah, there are so many diamonds. It's like, can you mine something else, please?
Yeah. Now I love factory made diamonds like lab made ones. Those are great.
Mm-hmm.
Let's crash the diamond economy.
Millennials. Are
Let's all
ruining the diamond
single-handedly,
economy.
Oh, it's
just like the 7 of us, let's all single-handedly crash the diamond economy.
just just the 7. How are we gonna do it with Dungeons and Dragons? Yo, how? Don't worry about it. We'll find a way.
We make our miniatures out of lab-grown diamonds.
Out of lab grown
Hell
diamonds.
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. And then we
Yeah,
sell
that's
them for like
Takes
$1.
a long time.
Yes.
Yeah, we just sell them for like, $1, maybe 2.
We buy out a bunch of lab-grown diamonds and just sell them for like 50 cents.
There you go. People never tell the difference.
No, you
And
cannot.
they'll be like, look at this diamond. And we'll ruin the diamond economy.
Oh man.
We would lose so much money, but what we would gain is immeasurable.
We would gain probably a
We
lot
would
of
gain
supporters.
so much hatred from the wealthy, and that's worth more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would gain an
I want them
assassination.
to cry in their empty vaults.
No, their vaults
Good
would be
thing you
full of their
invested in
diamonds.
diamonds.
They would
Yeah.
have their diamonds.
Yeah, in their vault full of useless, like, 50
Clear
cent worth
rocks.
diamonds.
They're vault of clear rocks.
The way to invest in that and not in, like, gold bars or whatever.
And then we have to destroy the economy of gold bars.
Let's just destroy the economy.
Yeah.
Like, more than it already is, you know?
Yeah, this is wreck it.
We already had
Build
no
it.
money.
Right?
It's
How
already
many?
fucked. Let's just fully break it and then build a new one.
Exactly.
We gotta be the ones to do that. I think that'll happen.
Money? How about we just don't do that anymore?
Oh goodness.
Speaking of money, I think we should take that 10 gold and put it in, like an investment accruing account for these mushroom peoples. So that one day they can give it to their offspring and they'll live in a better
Paying
world.
rent. They have their own money.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but they need to be sent to the Mushroom Man College.
Yeah.
It's in the
They gotta
attic.
get education.
It's in the attic.
They've already learned one whole word. They're doing great.
In a week? Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
That's way more than an infant learns in their first few weeks. Of
No, they
hearing
also know a
people speak.
handshake. They've learned
Yeah.
2 things.
Yeah.
And they
And-
seem to be using it correctly.
And they're bartering.
Yeah. They're capitalists already.
Oh
They
no,
s-
we've created the monster. Kid.
Yes, you have. I can't wait for like 10 years in the future when it's like mushroom med hedge funds.
Hedge-
Yeah, I can see them running like the black market and stuff.
Oh no, they're not gonna run the black market. They're gonna be stockbrokers. They're gonna live on Wall Street and
Exactly. Oh yeah. Every time you go to a building, pop, 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 pop. It's like, oh.
Die a hero
like,
or live long
um,
enough to see yourself become the capitalist.
yeah, you're trying to buy GameStop stocks, and the Mushroom Man's like pop pop pop, and then he just shuts it down.
It just shuts it down. That's it. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? We'll talk about capitalism all day. What are we doing?
I mean, us in D&D are trying to become capitalists to pay
Exactly.
off this house.
Pretty much.
Listen, we
Um,
have to play into the system in order to live in it.
Damn, I just realized all the stuff we actually got from there. Okay.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Um, so we're going to Rington to sell stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess after we would take a long rest before, and then we would head to Rington then. Heal up these cuts and bruises.
Okay. Easy enough. You all have a nice rest back in your manor. You were able to pay for the, I believe you said the roof was the first thing being done.
Yeah.
And at this point, it is very far along. Most of you who are sleeping on the second floor, your rooms are not leaking anymore. Most of the roof of this building has been repaired in the past couple weeks. Um, you all have a nice rest in your rooms. Um, Respectively, the rooms I believe are. Let me find that again. I know it's somewhere. Huh. Maybe I don't have it. Oh well. I'm sure you all know your rooms.
Yep. It's in the. I think I got it in my notes actually. Anyway.
Yeah, I know Mebehi's is 13.
Yeah.
Faradir
Faradir
has
has
Mine is
28 and
21.
27.
I have 19. Sierra has 20. Belric has 26. Cinti has 21.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy enough. So you all have a nice night to yourselves. For the first time in a long time, sleeping in the beds that are technically yours. I don't think you all really have much, bought furniture. A lot of the stuff is, still pretty old from, you know, when this place was first built. So it's not as comfortable as it could be, but it's nice.
But it's home.
Yeah. You all have, put together a little bit of a bedroom set for yourselves, but there's still lots of work to be done at the manor house, and for the next couple months, there's a lot to do in preparation for this party to be held in Rankton. But you sleep, and in the morning you head off to buy stuff, sell stuff, head into town.
Oh, can I actually during the long rest? Can I just restring my nice song with the strings in below?
Yes. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, you spend the night, well, a portion of the night, doing that, attuning back to your weapon. And Night Song is now a +2 weapon, and it has all the abilities as stated under the strings of Melil.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and if anyone were to see me during the nighttime, if I were to go get like a drink or something, you would see me wearing the gold embroidered silk robe.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Gamesh. Get that comfort.
It just feels nice on the skin.
Are you drinking the fancy wine?
Know what? Why not?
Sometimes you just gotta kick back and treat yourself.
You know what I'm saying? We did a lot.
This is
Bath
self
in
care.
alcohol. You know how
Nice.
people take milk baths?
Yeah.
He just takes the alcoholic version.
This
Clears off all the germs.
It hurts. But
because he
what's
still
life
has all.
without a little pain?
Just
still
a
has the-
tub full of pure vodka.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna disinfect all his battle wounds. That's for sure.
The pain means it's working.
This is this is Gamesh's clan's version of frontier medicine. Instead of antiseptic, they just take a bath in vodka.
Oh man.
Okay. So, you all head to Rankton.
Yeah. I suppose everybody is.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
Okay. Easy enough. I believe the carriage is at the manor, so you could easily take that if you wanted to. Or if Senti wanted to spell you guys up, you could make it within the day. And actually, make it well within the day.
Uh, are we in a rush? I mean, we could. I don't mind taking the carriage.
The carriage. It just
Yeah, we
reduced
got
me into
time.
Yeah.
like also what if we get stuff that we want to carry?
Yeah,
That's
it's
you.
true.
So
Okay.
carriage it is.
Okay. With the carriage, you have a nice, relaxing ride. Through parts of the forest, through the path that you have to the town. And for most of you, haven't seen the town in a bit. It's going very well, actually. You see all the industrial equipment being built up. You see all the homes are currently in use. Everything seems to be running very efficiently on your mine. Moving further, you find your way to the main road that goes from Guanistan to Rankton. From there, you head southward, passing the tall King's Mountain. You see the fortress of Terranak as you pass by, and you also see the fortress at the top, the citadel, gleaming at the very peak of the mountain, where it seems to level off until it reaches the actual peak. Past that, you all pass many different farms, places where livestock is kept, and all the while you see the large towering walls of Rankton. At the very back of it, a mountain where you see the castle that you're presumably heading to eventually, one of these months, gleaming off as the symbol of the kingdom. The river breaking away around the castle mountain and surrounding the entire city of Rankton, creating a moat the entire size of the city. Passing over a few bridges, you find yourselves towards the main gates, and there you are easily led into the city. It is bustling and busy. What is it you all are searching for?
Yeah, platinum. Um, I
I
guess.
guess we gems and mineral store.
Yeah, so jewelers initially.
Yeah, and then maybe like an art place to sell some of this other stuff.
Some of this, what's the stuff with the Drake's high merchant's cap with? What are the things with the runes engraved? Are those magical?
No.
No,
They're
those are
not.
just fancy.
Okay, they're just fancy.
I
Okay, cool.
think
Yeah.
only we have a cup and a cap, which are probably the only things we can't sell at a jeweler's.
Yeah, but I guess we just deal. Well, we have the yeah, because we have the brooch. Yeah, and yeah, two brooches. All right, yeah. So I guess we go to the jeweler's first.
Okay. Let me find the jeweler. Are you going to more of a high-end jeweler?
For what we have, probably. I would think so. We have some pretty nice jewelry.
They take one look at it and they're like, "Get this cheap costume jewelry out of my shop."
Oh, well then.
Okay.
We should probably ask if like the canary diamond can be like cut down into like 10 300 diamond. I don't know if you can do that with diamonds.
Well, we might need a 3,000 GP
I don't know
diamond.
if any spells require a 3,000.
Revival.
That's
That's
some
a
big one.
yeah, that's a later. So that's what I'm saying. We could keep it, or we could do that.
Yeah. So it's either do we want to keep it now or cut it up?
Pretty much.
I mean, cutting it up is still like if
I mean, do we still have
it's a
any
big thing, we
300?
have it. But if we need it for a smaller thing more immediately, then
I mean, we still have 300 diamonds, don't we? Well, Cinti, do you have any more $300? I'm pretty sure we gave them to you.
I think Brandon said he has one.
Yep, I have 600 gold worth of diamonds. I bought them right before we went to fight a Delphine.
Right, he did do that. I'm pretty sure Cinti still has one or two of them. I don't know. I think we should keep it. I mean, because if we ever need to cut it down, we always could still do that later.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. You are able to find the nobleman's fancy. Seems to be a higher up jewelry shop in the old district of the city. Very close, in fact, to the main entrance of um, the uh, the castle noble district. That is currently off. That is off limits to the common people. So, walking in. So who's actually walking in?
I'll walk in. I'm not selling anything. I'm there as moral support.
Okay.
The one with the highest persuasion.
I mean, I can sell stuff if you want me to.
It's okay.
Yes.
I was just.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll go in. It's fine.
Just gotta ask me.
Yep, I'll go in too.
Seer's like, oh, I'm doing the selling? Alrighty, get double the investment.
Nice
Gets-
to know.
Sears the face of the group.
oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Unintentionally.
She's the one on the poster, and we're just like the black silhouettes behind her.
Initially was Gamesh, but I never used any of my charisma checks. So.
Rip.
So Sears
Also,
stepped
humans
up.
are just usually better at doing things because people are like, it's a human, that's fine.
Exactly.
Humans and elves, easy.
Unless
Easy mode.
he's super mad with elves.
That's true. In this world, how many races have the elves pissed off?
Enough.
How racist are these elves in particular?
I mean, we saw them fucking up a little baby, like, what was it, a Triton or like a fucking water genasi? That guy we gave a dagger to.
Right, that did
Well,
happen.
Karn gave a dagger to.
Hey Graham, how horrible are elves in this world? Scale of 1 to 10.
I don't know. I'd say like maybe 4.
That's not too bad.
Well, the Bonascana elves were they were like 7s, probably.
Yeah, they're very complicit in a lot of things.
The
elves-
I remember.
The elves are very like most of the time you'll find most individuals in any city. There are certain enclaves of elves, but they're few and far between. Guanistan is probably one of the largest, but it also has other peoples in it. A better enclave would probably be like Santium, which is more independent elves.
Hang around basically elves that have a common enemy, like, right next door.
Yeah, I mean, elves they're elves. They live a long time.
Which makes them better.
Yeah.
No,
It
it makes
does.
them... They live a long time, and therefore they are all racist.
Exactly.
Lifespan directly equals racism. So you know those creatures that live for like 10 years?
Oh.
This is why dogs aren't racist.
Aarakocra are some of the least racist.
Yeah.
They got 20 years max, baby.
They don't have time to be racist.
Yeah.
We're fighting for our lives out here. We got-
When you only
every-
have
What do
20
you-
years, you can't
why
spend
would I
them being
care?
hateful.
Why would I care about what race this person is when I could die of old age tomorrow?
Exactly.
You're 14. I know.
That's the
Oh.
point.
Oh man. Okay.
Better than a kobold, their lifespan's probably like a week.
Kobolds, no, they live a little bit
They live
longer.
long time.
Yeah, they
They
live a
can
long.
live a long time.
Oh yeah, they just usually get
They
themselves in
just,
terrible
yeah, they
situations.
usually just get murdered very quickly.
Like, Mabeki's gonna live a long time.
That's true. Mabehi is very good at avoiding being murdered.
Oh, how racist are dragons?
Very.
The most. I think dragons and giants are some of the most
Racist.
like the oldest races,
Yeah.
and they are the most racist races.
Yeah.
They hate
I
each
mean,
other
here's
and everyone else.
here's the thing. Giants are all about a caste system. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
You know.
racist towards other giants. How well do you think they like other races?
oh,
And
not
dragons
at
are just totalitarians.
all. Mhm.
Yeah. In this world, do the dragons and giants just absolutely hate each other?
Yes.
Awesome. That's a continuity over every world. They
Yep.
gotta.
They have an alliance now.
Yeah.
It's mutual hate, but they agree that they're the best.
I mean, without the dragon giant war, things would be much different.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you imagine a
There would
universe
be
where they work
more
together?
giants and
Oh, God.
dragons.
imagine a universe where giants ride dragons.
The reality that
Those are big ass dragons.
I
mean-
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: the giants created the rocks, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think isn't
Yeah.
it like the dragons and the giants are the first races to ever step foot on the planet or something, and then they just duke it out for a couple thousand years?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I think
I mean,
so.
there's always been like lots of war in D&D. It's like
Pretty much.
the primordials and the gods.
Yeah.
They fought a war and then split the
They,
Yeah.
world. So,
they created two parallel universes
yep. One for the primordials.
and one for the gods.
Yeah.
Okay, but selling things, selling things, selling
Yes.
things.
Yes. Yeah. So you find the nobleman's fancy. Walking in, you see a very beautiful shop. They have a bunch of different glass cases spread around. There's a large counter that seems to take up pretty much the entire wall of the building. There's almost no spot where you can actually get to the side of the building from within. It is all just glass cases filled with beautiful, um, gems and necklaces. You see, like some of them are actually like raw gems, uncut, waiting for someone to come in with an order of something they want specifically. You do see upon walking in, there are guards. Um, you, they are armed, and they are currently just standing on the very side of the entrance on both ends, and they kind of nod to you as you all walk in. There does seem to be a few individuals currently perusing, but with a group of your size walking in. You see a person comes out of the back, kind of walks over to the side, the right side of the establishment, puts their hand on the glass slightly, well, elbows on the glass, that they interlock their fingers and kind of greet you all. Hello, welcome to the Nobleman's Fancy. Anything I can get for you today?
Recently got a hold of some items you might be interested in.
Okay, do tell.
And I guess we just start pulling out. I guess we pull out the gems, just the gems,
Okay.
Yeah, we've got sapphire.
except for the canary diamond. We'll keep that one away.
Honestly, I don't know what's a gem and what's a mineral at this point.
Uh,
You buy both.
Garnet, quartz, sapphire. Is lapis a gem or a mineral?
it's a gem.
Yeah, it's a gem. Like, I think the thing is like all gems are minerals, but not all minerals are gems.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Let's just dump the shit on the counter.
Anything that's like a mineral or a gem, anything that's like a rock.
It's a pretty rock.
Yeah.
So, you just dump all the stuff onto the counter?
Well, maybe
Gently.
place it carefully.
Yeah.
Okay. It takes them a little bit of time, but they go through each piece individually, taking out eyeglasses, looking at the quality, the makeup of it. Um, let's see something.
So we would have sold off a little bit at a time if we were really trying to hide our tracks.
You said we should do what now?
If we were really trying to hide, like, our involvement in killing Odelephine, we should have sold these in, like, small amounts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I mean, because she stole this stuff herself, so. Or at least we assume that she stole most of this herself. So no one technically knows what she had. That's another good reason not to sell the. Maybe we shouldn't sell everything. Maybe some of the stuff that's supposed to go to certain places, and they're gonna wonder why we have it.
I mean, it's kind of impossible to return it though, because we have no ledgers of like, this is where we stole this valuable thing from.
Yeah, but like, what if this? It'd be so sad if this guy recognized one of them and is like, "This is a famous gem from the
Royal family.
king's royal, like, jewels. How did you
We
get
can
this?
claim ignorance, baby. We're just
Yeah.
adventurers. Look, we don't ask questions. We just loot shit, alright? We kill and we loot. That's our whole job.
We can kill and loot you. No, we can't do that. There are
Says
guards
that
here.
to the king.
Oh no.
No.
As
We
soon
die.
as we are in the same room as the
Okay.
king, we march up and say, "We're gonna kill and loot you right now."
This is our kingdom now. We're looting it from you.
Yeah. The loot we're taking is your throne.
Oh goodness.
God damn it. No, we cannot.
We become ruthless dictators.
We should not, but we can.
We
We'd
yeah,
get
there,
TPK'd. Are you
potentially
kidding
we
me?
could.
There'd be a civilian revolt.
Well, who
Against
knows?
us, yeah.
We have
Then again,
first we have to turn the people against the king. This is a coup.
Then we cannot just march up and be like, we're killing and looting you right now.
Alright, backtrack about 4 months. First we start a coup. We get everyone to hate the king. Then we
But
walk
we
into
only
the
have 1
party.
month.
We gotta travel back in time. Find a chronomancer, quick.
No. How much are these gems worth?
So the individual takes their time investigating all of the gems, and is honestly astonished by some of their quality, and is going to pay full price. So, for every gem that you sell, you make how much it was told to you as. So, blue sapphire goes for 900. Canary diamond goes for 3,000.
Oh, we're not selling that one.
The canary diamond.
I think we're keeping the diamond.
Yeah.
Okay. So 900. Well, I'll just do this.
I added up all the gems and minerals and got 1963. But I
Are you
could have done
selling?
my math
Are you
wrong.
selling the brooch?
Oh, I didn't include it in that. The brooches together are 5,000. Feel like I didn't know if they were going to be for different prices. Check my math though, because I am notoriously terrible at math.
So, the first items I counted without the canary diamond, the blue sapphire, the citrine, freshwater pearl, lapis lazuli, moonstone, and then the moss agate. I got 1,043. And then additionally, you would sell the violet garnet, correct? And the star rose quartz, and the silver pearl, and the onyx. But you're not selling any of the brooches. The merchant's
I
cap.
think we're selling the brooches, but we're doing that after the gems.
Okay. So first gems then.
Yeah.
Okay. Gems is 1,693.
Yay, I was right.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I was wrong.
Oh.
I had 1963. What did I mess up?
I don't know.
What was the actual number? 1693?
Yeah.
Seems like you switched the 6 and the 9.
Okay, yep, 1693. There we go.
Okay.
Maybe I'm dyslexic. Who knows?
Hopefully not. Okay. Anything? So then after that, you're selling the brooches, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I forgot I was muted.
Yeah, you get. Brooches are going for full price as well.
All right, so that's extra 5,000.
Yeah.
So 6,693. right, so 6,693.
And we just need to find a place where we can. I mean, would they take a cup?
Do you show it to them?
It's made of platinum with brown diamonds, so I mean,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
They definitely will take it for full price as well.
all right.
Dope.
So, no, I didn't mean to add two. I meant to add 2,000.
So now we're at 8,693.
8,693, and the last thing we have is the merchant's cap. Okay. All right. Then, do we want to try buy some diamonds from here? The 300.
What do we? We have 600 on Belric. How much does Senti have?
Senti. I think Senti is currently in push mode.
Seems like it.
Graham, can you check her character sheets?
Just
Yeah.
to see what diamonds.
I kind of think she doesn't have any because I think she used a bunch of on us when we were fighting the Medusa.
Yeah.
That is entirely
probably.
possible.
Yeah, but then that's when we went to then that's when we went to afterwards we went to the Dwarven City and stuff. I don't know if she restocked up afterwards.
She has 600 gold diamond dust.
That's what she is. She has the diamond dust.
Right, and that's for greater restoration, right?
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
great restoration. Does this jeweler have any 300 gold piece diamonds?
Mm-hmm. They have about
So,
3 of them.
do we want to just get those 3 and give them back and reduce down 100 from the total that we got?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so then I guess we'll just get those 3 diamonds and take 900 out the gold that we get.
Okay, easy enough.
Okay, so 7,793.
A good amount.
All right. Then for this cap, I guess we would need to go to a leather worker. Would probably somebody that sells clothing would probably be the best for this.
Is there a Gucci store?
Yeah, do we have Prada?
Prada. I don't think so. They
Prada.
have the Menagerie Makers, which is a clothing shop.
Probably the best place to go. Guess we try there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So heading there, you're able to find it. It's again kind of in the old side of town. Kind of an upstanding place. Walking in, seeing how it's just a normal, mundane clothing shop, it does tailor to the rich a little bit. However, the price tag how much that is worth is a lot. They don't have everything to cover it. However, they would work in trade.
What do they have to trade?
We do need outfits for the
Yeah, we do
king.
need outfits for the party.
Yeah, they
Oh.
would be able to, commission you all outfits if you so desired.
I have to wear something special.
It's kind of how politics work.
Might as well take advantage.
That's the spirit.
All right, so then I guess we'll get clothing commissioned for the party.
Okay.
Cute clothing design montage. We're all up
Um,
on like little daises. They're measuring our bodies.
Oh yeah, they get the whole crew out. There's
Yeah,
like
we try on different fabrics to test the color combo.
yes,
Yeah.
It's so cute.
yeah. So you all are able to start commissioning your outfits. I would like a description. You don't have to tell me now, but I think it would be interesting to kind of know what all of you are, what all of your goals are. So
Luckily, we got some wild figure this out.
Yeah, I'll find something.
So I am, I put a journal in called Party Outfits. You can, if you want to write about your outfit, you can go on ahead.
All right. All right. So with that being included in the transaction, how much gold are we getting back now? Because it was 5,000 starting. Then with the tailoring of whatever we're getting made,
Shit's zero.
is it zero? I mean, I just so I can know, so I can see how much we have at the end.
Yeah, I am trying to find fine clothing. How much that costs?
Oh, fine clothing isn't that much.
Yeah,
15.
Yeah, it's
15
only
each.
Yeah.
I mean, we could call this really fine clothing.
I mean, I
Call
was
Yeah.
going to
call it
basically-
regal.
Like,
Yeah, this is essentially regal clothing.
yeah,
Make
maybe
it like 100
30,
gold.
Or yeah,
100
like
gold
50 or
each?
100 each.
Probably
Yeah, I
100.
mean-
You're commissioning
Yeah.
custom outfits. I'm also going to, assume that, just off of some of your
It's like
statures.
600.
Oh yeah, they'd have to pay a bit of. We'd have to pay an upcharge on like me and Gamesh and
Yeah.
Belric.
And then
Yeah.
depending on what
They
materials,
need- They
depending
need
on what
80
what
extra
materials we want.
yards of fabric for this.
I think I am the only regular sized person.
Yeah.
Cinti's,
Does Cinti need an outfit?
no, Cinti's only like 5 something.
Yeah, me and Cinti.
Does Cinti wear clothes?
I
We need to
Wait.
go to a flower shop so Cinti can get some accoutrement.
Just a walking bed of roses.
Yeah, just make it look like a really well manicured, beautiful garden.
I love that.
Make a dress for a bush.
Yeah, just
It'd
make
probably
it
just be
that.
like almost like a vine,
Like a toga.
yeah. I'm thinking just like almost like honestly like maybe like a poison ivy look, but with like maybe like
Right.
a vine cape or something like
Ooh.
that drapes down. It's like a very regal, like like the queen's like very long gown that people like have to hold all the time.
get a bunch of gold leaves made to accentuate the outfit.
Ooh, yeah. Pretty cool.
Slay, queen, slay. Ugh. All right, I'll figure something out. I kind of have an idea, but I gotta.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll let Gamesh go like real old school fancy this time. He made this go more modern look. I'm not sure, but I'll figure it out. I'm gonna
Okay.
treat it like it's the Met Gala.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna say with that, with some of your sizes and probably some complex orders, I'm just gonna say an average for all of you, 150 gold each.
Okay.
Um,
Uh, and there's 6 of us, right? There
yeah.
are 6 of us. Okay.
So that is
900.
so 4,100 gold.
I know there's
Um,
6 of us.
Yeah, 6 of us at 150. Am I crazy? I am crazy, aren't I?
I thought somebody said there were 7 of us.
no.
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
unless you.
fine.
That was earlier when we were discussing crashing the economy. That's including Graham. There's 7 of us.
Yeah.
Unless we want to get Chad an outfit.
Yeah.
Get Chad a little tuxedo.
There's a little one. Give it crystal so when he glows, it shines like a strobe light.
Yeah.
We covered him in canary diamonds.
Yeah, just shatter the canary diamond and place it along him.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, so then we're minusing 900 more from this. So we are currently at 6,893.
It's not bad.
Yep. And they're able to pay that with all the work going to be done.
Oh no, wait, hold up. I messed up. I did mess up just now because that hat was worth 5,000. I didn't actually include that in. Hold up,
Oh.
So yeah, that's how much we. All right, so add that 900 back. So I'm adding the 500, the 5,000 in total. God damn it! I lost the goddamn number.
77.93.
77.93 plus the 5,000 and then minus the 900. So now we're at 11,893. That was the total haul from both shops. Plus we got our outfits commission. So
Efficient.
does the place have 4,100?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're able to pay that, and they take the, hat, and they begin the work on you all, sizing you up, getting your, everything situated, and getting your orders in. As they do tell you that it's going to take a while for some of these outfits to be made.
We got a while to go.
That's why we're ordering them now.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So,
not just 'cause it's convenient.
anything else?
All right. So how do we want to just split this up evenly?
What's our how much do we have left on the house?
A lot.
So much.
Yeah, sounds about right.
We have paid 10,000 out of 30,000 for the roof. In total, it is 250,000.
Jesus Christ.
This is a full renovation.
We need to find an elder dragon and loot them.
Probably.
Time to go and kill and loot. Kill and loot, guys.
We'll die before we pay it off, and then it'll be the bank's problem.
That'll be the bank's problem.
If none of us ever have offspring, nobody has to pay the debt.
Okay. All right. If we were to split that evenly, that would be 1,982,982, and I think is that what 1 silver and 6 copper.
Yeah. We could put the 1 silver 6 copper in the group fund.
Make
Do
note
we
of
have a
that.
group fund?
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
That's in the.
That's my business.
That's
Okay, I forgot if we had one or not. I wasn't sure.
Sorry. 1 silver and how much copper?
Six.
one. So it's 6 silver because
Right.
it's coming one from each person. So it's one.
Okay.
So it's 6 silver and then 36 copper.
And we could have. I guess we could have put that 10 gold in there as well.
How
from
much
the
copper?
Mushroom men.
36 copper.
36 plus 6 is what?
42.
42. Thank you. I'm bad at math. Okay, so in the group change, we have 607 gold, 311 silver, and 42 copper. And how much did everyone get individually?
We have 1,982 gold individually.
1,182 gold.
I Gamesh would put 982 into the group fund.
Okay, 982.
Yeah, I'm just giving myself a flat 1,000. Make it simple for myself. What did we?
What was our individual amounts again?
1,982.
Okay, cool.
Do I need to go to the bank? I don't think so. I can carry a lot of weight.
I will put.
This is how much is in the group fund. Bye.
I'll put 772 in there. Sorry, 727.
Into the group fund?
Yeah. Well, let's make it a even 730.
730.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else adding anything to the group fund?
I don't know what anyone else is doing. But Becky probably needs to go to the bank. I know she needs to do that because I know what she's
Yeah.
walking. I know she's
Yeah.
not walking.
Actually, I'll put like a 1,000 gold into the party fund.
1,000. Okay. The party fund has never been so full. It's always just been our excess.
We gotta pay this home off somehow. And then plus I still got all the silver, so I'm fine. 250 of which is my Becky's. I gotta keep that in mind.
New group change.
Damn.
Now we have a lot of excess money.
Hey Graham, I'm just gonna go ahead and make an executive decision. For the gold that Mabehi gets, I'm just gonna put that in the Loud Coins bank for her. Because I know she
Fair.
can't walk. I know she can't walk with it. I know she can't.
Yeah, fair enough.
So have we all decided that the group fund is just going to be what everyone donates to the mortgage?
Yeah. I mean, that's fine with me.
Okay, well then I would. All right, cool.
So, how much does Mabehi get again?
1,009. Wait, what did I say? 1,982. And
Okay. I just added it, 1,982 into the bank of Loud Coins.
okay, yeah, cool. Cool. Because otherwise, she's just going to be a dragon pile of gold. Gold bag bigger than she is.
Okay, I have added to the group fund. This is the new group fund, which I plan on putting into the bank.
Oh, alrighty. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. I was like, man, I'm getting close to my carry limit. Then I thought about it. I'm at work. I got powerful build.
Yeah.
Double that, and I'm cool. I got a while before I ever fill up. Powerful build is an
I don't
amazing
remember how much I have in the bank. I just know I wrote it down somewhere.
14,000. No, yeah, I think 14,000 from what I saw. 14,500. There's a sheet for it in the
Okay.
journal section.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
And we needed 250,000 in total, correct?
So yeah,
So we have 200.
but we're just paying it off piece by piece. So
Yeah.
once I submit everything from the group change, we will have 19,186.
Okay.
So we'll have enough for one more month payout, and so we've already paid off this month. Next month we have paid for, so we just got to get enough to get that to 20,000, and then we'll pay off the roof completely.
Right. Okay.
We
Okay,
just essentially, for 250,000 divided by 10,000 a month. We just need to do this for 20. We just need to make 10,000 GP a month for 25 months.
Can I look for a place that has magic armor?
Sure. That would probably be Serena's.
Yeah, I'll swing by there.
Okay. Yeah, you swing by Serena's, the small, unimposing shop. You see the single Terra guard currently standing out front, recognizing you immediately. It's the same guy. Kind of waves you on in. She seems to be helping another customer, selling off some what seems to be small potions and stuff. Yeah, but she easily notices you walk in. Hi. Anything I can get you?
Do you have any enchanted armors?
Um, Enchanted armors. I mean, typically no. I mostly deal in scrolls. Um, I did. Um, I did come across something. Hold up. And she kind of goes back into her back room, kind of pulls out what seems to be a breastplate of some type. I do have this. It's made of adamantine. It's not enchanted or anything.
Ooh.
I could put an enchantment on it if you wanted me to. It would take a bit of time.
Dude, that would be good regardless.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask for a breastplate, so it's very nice.
An
Would
adamantine
you
at that? Whew.
would
That's
you be
clutch.
able to make it a little bit more protective? Just a
I
smidge?
I can enchant it if you needed me to.
That would be great. How much will that be?
Um, Let me just check. Adamantine's a little bit easier to work with than other materials. However, the adamantine itself costs a bit. I only recently came across this. You're lucky you came in. This is well sought after. I think the king's own, personal kingsguard were interested in this piece.
Well, they can suck it.
Oh shit. That's why the names look familiar.
What now?
The items that Delphine was looking for. They're the ones. Two of them were from the original heroes. They found it the kingdom.
Um, Interesting.
I
I
just, I
wonder if
just,
that was on purpose.
I just realized that. That's because I wrote down their names because they're in the market square.
Nice. Well, it's one clue unlocked.
I can sell you the item. I can enchant the item as well. In total, it would probably be about 1,800 gold pieces.
Fair Deer will hand over 118 platinum.
Okay.
And
She'll.
she'll hand over 120 just for like a little tip because Serena's nice.
Okay. Okay. She thanks you immediately. She goes and counts it. Once it's all correct, she does ask. You did pay 2 extra platinum pieces. Um,
You keep it.
are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll get to work on that as soon as I can. Might take a little bit of time. Um, give me maybe about 2 weeks.
This sounds great. Thank you.
No problem. She takes the armor back. So basically, just so you know, Adamantine Armor typically is gives you an AC of 14 plus your Dex mod, whereas I believe normal breastplate does not give you a +2.
Well, breastplate is the 14 plus your dex.
Yeah. No, adamantine gives you so you can't be crit hit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Yep,
what adamantine
that's what
does.
it is. Yes. Okay.
And I assume she's probably making it +1?
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
Nice. Oh, she's Faradir's never.
To be fair, it'll make my AC 18.
I'm talking about the ability not to be crit.
That's also very good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That means I don't have to worry about using my reaction thing
On
crits
yourself.
against me.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. That's a good find. That's a really good find.
That is. I'm glad Faradir got in there before it was sold to the guard.
Oh, I totally forgot. I now remembered. Okay. There's one more thing I would like to retroactively add into the lockbox that happened like over an hour ago.
Okay.
There is a receipt for a magical item in there as well.
For
Yeah, it seems that she purchased a carpet of flying about a month prior to you all.
oh, that motherfucker burned now.
Yeah. I just now remembered. Yeah.
We could have had a carpet of flying, guys. But we burned it to the ground.
The strange note makes a little bit more sense.
Okay. Makes a lot more sense now. Okay.
Yeah, just so,
So we'll
I just wanted to let you guys know that. No joke, you were like 5 feet away from being within 30 feet of the carpet to activate it. If you had taken like one more step and said the word, and you would have activated it. But
Oh, that's what that was.
yeah.
Okay. So to get to the old district, did we have to pass by the fountain?
Yeah, the fountain's currently in the center of the old district.
Okay. Then Gamesh probably would have put the names together then.
Okay.
He'd have been. Wait. The relic she's looking for. Those are the 7 heroes. Or at least 2 of them anyway. Vicus and Carter. And thinking about that, then he would go look up Vicus. Because apparently Vicus went missing. So while we're here, I'm gonna go to like I guess like a library of some sort.
Okay. You've been to the library here, the
Yeah.
Temple of Knowledge. located within the religious section of the old city.
Okay.
Heading that way, you walk in. You see the beautiful blue-colored tapestries streaming down from all portions of the building. The large picture of the young cleric that you've seen many times before. No tentacles coming out of her face. And you find a scribe, probably, describing what you're looking for. Just make an investigation check to see if you can, with the library's resources, find what you're seeking.
It's okay.
A 14. With a 14, you, with the scribe, you are led through the building. It's not an uncommon book. So you find a tome called The History of the Champions. It is a hefty book. Seems to describe the heroes, everything they did, and exactly who they are. Do you read through it?
Yeah, I'm specifically looking for information on Vicus.
Okay. Do you skip to those sections then?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I think so.
So, the parts of Vicus' story. Originally, Vicus was born in the same village as the first king. They were born on the King's Mountain before it was ever called the King's Mountain. Together, they became fast friends, and eventually, when the Empire of Banascana went forth with more attacks on the forest, they responded in turn. Reading through the story, you learned that there was a specific family that were lords of, well, not lords, of, they were chieftains of the village that Vicus and the first king, Gramelin Malfurion, were born into. They were betrayed. Another village sought to align itself with Banascana, and infighting took place. They dealt with the traitors, but the war had begun, and Banascana was attempting to come into the forests of the Nevergreen Forest. They allied themselves with the elves, fought them back, and that's how the war started. The champions were formed out of the war, Vicus being one of its initial members. Reading further through it, he was essential in many aspects. You learn that he was a talented ranger, and typically he would run into combat wielding two blades at the same time. It is noted that he had extra planar abilities and was very in tune with the other planes of the world, of the universe.
Okay.
It describes many of his daring escapades. You see that they traveled all over the continent, a few times traveling off continent, going to Karrak and a very newly found Southern, as it was just becoming colonized. They traveled together for many years, until around 12 years after the kingdom was founded. At this point, they were all actually it was around that. At this point, the war had been going for a while. At this point, they were probably in their mid-30s. These band of adventurers and heroes, they'd been together for a very long time. There was an event called the there was a series of wars happening around that point. that the Grimolian kingdom was brought into. It mentions a dangerous enemy named Garishtal was threatening the balance of the kingdom and was attempting to conquer everything. He was a warmonger, and the champions, together with their allies, were able to stop him. However, not without cost. You get to the point where it is described the downfall of the champions. During their fight with Garishta, his power and magnitude was unparalleled. And during the terrible fighting, many of the champions fell. Many say that that is the day that the champions broke, and that it was their eventual end. You read that. Let me open this. You read that Carter Ninsk, the Sword of the Morning, Eliana Karnaka and Sven Loudcoin were killed by Garishtal. Afterward, it kind of you skipping through, trying to read more portions about Vicus. You learn he survived the battle. He went back with Gramelin, back to Renton, to their houses, to their families. And you learn, I should have mentioned this earlier, all of the champions were bestowed great, powerful gifts, artifacts, some would say vestiges. His were often called the Blades of the Macaw. Seemingly, he carried 4 long swords on him at all times. In the midst of battle, he would switch out between each and every one of them. And many said that at some points he could hold fire and lightning in the palms of his hands as he devastated enemies on the battlefield.
Okay.
A year after Garishtal's attack and the breaking of the champions, during the night, he disappeared, leaving his wife and his family behind. No one knows where he went. He merely disappeared in the dead of night. It is alluded in the book that Vicus McCall, being a strong, powerful, brave ranger, knew the woods like the back of his hand, and if he truly wanted to, becoming lost would have been all too easy. And that is your lore dump on Vicus McCall.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Was he the hat? Was he the elf?
No, he was the human.
Okay, he was another. Okay, he was a human alongside Gremlin. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right.
Okay.
Well, after that, I guess I'll meet up with everybody
Okay.
again.
So, anything else from all of you?
Is the music bot skipping for anyone else?
It is.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I was worried my internet tanked or something.
Sometimes it happens.
It's probably Discord if anything else.
Yeah, it happened with the old rhythm bot.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just get a little glitchy.
Yeah.
It'd just be like that.
Yeah, it's
They're doing their best.
Yeah, it's the best way to have music in a D&D game, though, at least online.
Yeah, I've always loved the idea of putting music in like the things I've DM'd. But like that's too much work, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
have,
not
like
really.
a whole playlist.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, Usually I just found like a Spotify playlist, and that's what I've been playing. It's literally just the Skyrim soundtrack. Um, Sometimes I might want to do like here. I'll do. There's a lot of intense music going on right now, so I'll actually play us some fantasy tavern music for a bit. Yeah. I can uh, I can give you the bot if you want.
It's alright. We've got a bot in the server I have occasionally DM'd in, but I don't really do DMing, so
Ah,
and I'm not. It's not my cup of tea. I'm too small brain. I can't remember anything.
okay. I get
It's
it.
just way too much stuff to keep track of.
Yeah, sometimes. Silence just gets to me.
Fair. Okay. Well, that's our shopping. I think no one else has anything else they want to buy, do they?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good as well.
Does Cinti want to buy anything?
Yes, the Senti.
There is a library.
Yeah, there is. It's the temple that Gamesh just went to.
Now, are you looking for a library or a place where you can buy books? I don't think we can take the books with us.
You can't buy the books there. That is more a place of research. So Gamesh probably spent a good, honestly, maybe like 4 or 5 hours reading
Okay.
there.
Well, if you want Cinti to take the books when we leave, then we need to find like a bookstore. If you just want to do some research, then the library is best.
Yeah, bookstores would probably not have the level of knowledge um, that a temple to knowledge would have.
Oh,
Bookstores.
then I guess Cinti would have went with me when
Yeah,
I went to the library.
easy enough. What was Senti looking for? Yeah. Chad's not too big. He's like
Wait, he's tiny though, technically, isn't he? Is he still tiny?
yeah, technically. He's like imagine like almost like a football sized probably. He's he's pretty small.
Hmm. Interesting. Records of Warforged.
um yeah, so roll an investigation check to try and find that information. 14 plus 3. How long does guidance last?
A
It's a
minute.
minute
A minute?
until you,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. So, spending the next minute scouring through the library with an attendant by your side, asking some questions, and figuring out what exactly you are searching for, you are able to find a few, definitely not like large tomes, but you are able to find a few records of Warforged. They tend to be spotty. It doesn't seem like Warforged very prevalent at all. But you do find articles, dating back. The oldest one you can find is probably around 600 years old, um, which is pretty good. You do know that this library, this temple, was founded around 700 or so years ago. So within its first 100 years. But all in all, you probably find about 6 different reports. Like like what exactly? Um, okay. You are able to find 2 of the reports. Not all of them are about missing Warforged. Um, 2 of them you find. One describes um, a what seems to be a small dig out of Treasak. It has many different variably accessible ruins. You get a report for about 60 years prior that there was a Warforged who was discovered during one of the um, archaeology digs, and he was brought back to Treasak. They were um, deactivated. People tried magic. Everyone thought they were dead. Um, However, during the journey, taking them for further study um, out of Triasak, heading towards Rankton, the Warforged woke up, sprung forth, and ran off into the woods, never to be seen again. The second one that you find is a little bit older. It's about 120 years old. There was a mining expedition at Borador, and they found a dead Warforged that, um, upon actually being pulled out of the ground, um, the lights started to slowly fade in, and they seemed to come and be reverted back into existence after almost clearly being dead. That individual did not flee and actually stayed in Borador for about 5 years, working in the trades until they eventually left. Okay. Anything else? A backpack for Chad. So, are you just getting like a normal backpack and just placing it, or are you like custom building a backpack for him? Something comfortable. Hmm. I'd say with a little work, you could probably make something comfortable for him. For not too much money. Um, yeah, you could probably make a sizable backpack that would be able to support him. Probably have some protections from the elements, um, and be all around a little bit better of a backpack. And I'd say for like 4 gold pieces. And it would probably take maybe 2 days. Okay. Okay. Anything else? I mean, you have, plenty of time to do whatever you want. If you guys have no plans, we can easily go into downtime days for the next, month and a half, and you all can, you know, pick up stuff and think about what you want to do. If there's any tasks you want to get done, um, or if you guys have a quest that you want to go on, something you want to do, you want to just go out and kill some monsters, let me know. Um,
Uh, then I guess for now, I guess we're heading back to the manor.
okay. Upon
So
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I want to deposit the group change into the bank.
okay.
That's all.
Um, how much is that again? Do you mind pasting it?
I do not. Should have it already copied. There we go. Put it in the roll 20.
Sweet. I will add that. I'm gonna keep that separate from your total. And have it there.
Mm-hmm.
It's now in the bank of the loud coins.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of money in there.
We have a lot of money to pay off.
Yeah.
truthfully,
I'm curious exactly how much you have.
just over like 20,000, not including Mabehi's.
Everything Seer has is going towards the house.
Yeah, you guys have just over 25.
Just over what?
Just over 25,000.
Just over 20.
Yeah.
That's including Mabehi's.
That is including Mabehi's gold.
Okay.
I just counted everything in the safe, in the bank.
Fair.
Okay. So I guess now we're back at the manor.
Yeah. I will say, as you all head back to the manor, you are told of an appearance of some government official.
Damn, we just got back. Is he still here?
Yes, he is currently waiting in town, waiting for your arrival.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, he didn't want to stay in the castle in your manor because it's your house. So he went and just stayed in with like the miners and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, he's with the miners.
Yes.
So he's still on the property?
Yeah.
All right.
okay.
That's okay. That's you. Okay. Right.
I thought you went back to the town we just left, the 3 days ride from here.
No, it's only a day's ride.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Then I guess we'll go and fetch him.
Okay.
Yeah, we have no choice.
Fetching.
I wonder who it is.
Do you summon them to the hold then?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, we don't have to do everything on our own. We can get him to do it for us.
We can like
Yeah.
send a ferry or something.
That's what I was thinking was going to happen. Yeah, you send off one of the ferries to fetch them, and eventually you hear a knock on the door.
You can let him in.
Okay.
I don't know if ferries.
The door opens, and you see what seems to be a fairly somewhat tall, about only 6 foot, half orc. He stands in studded leather. He has a longbow strapped next on his shoulder. He seems to have a large hooded cape that is currently the hood is down, but it seems to be made out of some. It almost looks like a mix of an owl and a bear. He has deep brown eyes and a slight smile, and he seems to have like short cut faded hair. Gives you a smile. Hello. I came to talk to you all.
All right, about.
I am one of King Ulril Malfurion's Kingsguard. I came to interview you.
About what happened at the mines in the Dwarven city.
No.
Oh,
About
what are you
what?
interviewing us for?
Security reasons. I know you all are competent adventurers and mercenaries, so I wanted to ensure the king's safety and inform you on some safety precautions, if you would.
Right. All right, well, I guess come into the dining room where we usually do our talks.
Thank you.
Mesh says as if we have hosted company before.
Yeah, he begins
Once.
walking in as you invite him in. He unlatches his large owlbear cloak, swings it around, and not seeing a coat rack because you probably don't have one, just will hand it to one of the little mushroom men who just grabs onto it and just seems to almost like hug it deeply into himself.
Might steal that.
With speed, he walks with you to the dining room. He doesn't seem to take one of the end seats at all. He just seems to take one of the seats closest to it. Kind of sits down, opens up his bag. Seems to pull out what seems to be a couple papers and kind of opens them up. Are all of you present then?
Should be.
an insight check on this guy. I don't like his vibes.
Sure, make an insight check. 24. Reading him, he seems, to be a fairly confident individual. There is an assuredness about their skill. They are not threatened by you in any way. However, there is a deep, investigation going on. They are reading you up and down, judging all of you, and as you're like kind of staring him down, looking at him up and down, he does the exact same thing back to you. In fact, both of you happen to lock eyes in this moment as both of you are inciting each other, essentially. He just gives a little smile. But for the most part, he seems pretty straightforward. You do see as he takes his large pelt off, he wears very well-made studded leather armor. His tunic is pristine. You see he has a varying accoutrement. You see two short swords placed along his side. His bow that he carries with him. He has a large quiver of arrows. A couple daggers on him. He seems, probably a capable fighter. And there is, some evidence that he probably knows a little bit of magic as well. There's or at least he has some magical items on him. There is a slight gleam to his bow, and you do note his armor does have like a strange shimmering to it as well in certain light.
Okay.
So, to introduce myself, my friends typically will call me Darkness. So, you can all call me that as well. I'm here to talk to you, the avant-garde, about the party coming up in the next, within the next 2 months. The king has made it a prerogative as a safety precaution to just know your skill sets. We've already done background checks on you of your different jobs in the past. And we kind of have an idea of what you all are capable of doing. How many of you actually carry weapons on you during your combat encounters?
I'll like raise my hand.
Yeah, I guess we were raising hands. Verity raises a hand. She
Yep.
has so many
I
weapons
think
on her
all
person
of
at
us
all
raise
times.
our hand.
I should rephrase. Who uses their combat weapons in combat often, regularly?
Verity keeps her hand up.
Just
Yep,
looking
I'll
at
leave my hand up.
He's just looking at Seer.
I'll lower my hand. He asked who carried it.
Yeah, I know. That's why he rephrased the question.
I keep my hand
Seer
raised.
has a dagger in her back pocket.
I have like 4 daggers on me right
Seer
now.
has
I
a dagger strapped to her thighs.
have so many daggers.
But
People,
just for decoration, though.
honestly,
I have like 2 daggers. I used to have like 4.
It's an aesthetic design.
it's the full people in case they ever like take them off. Yes, you took all our weapons. No, you didn't. I used magic, bitch.
You forgot the book, dumbass.
Okay. Which of you are spellcasters?
Now I raise my hand again.
I keep my hand raised.
Everyone
I keep my hand
except
raised.
Fairdeer.
Fairdeer like kind of like thinks for a second and then is like, it's not really magic, and puts her hand down.
Yeah, Faraday and Mabehi are the only two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technical spellcasters.
Wait,
It's
some
like
more
it's
stuff
called
down.
rune magic. Well, it's called rune magic. So
But you're not a spellcaster. You're not casting
yeah, you said
spells. You're
spellcaster,
using
not magic
symbols.
user. Right? Yeah. So hand does go down after like a second of contemplation.
Yeah.
Okay. He writes down all this information. Okay. So the king is interested in powerful individuals. He has a likeness of stories and the like, and he finds it. He would find it grateful if those of you who, are experienced adventurers to bring along to this party some of your main accoutrement. So for the melee fighters, he kind of points to Faraday. If you could bring your swords, he would allow that. You can bring your spell book if that is how you cast. Kind of points to Seer. Rest of you, you can bring your weapons and the like. We, however, ask no armor, please. You will be searched upon entering the estate grounds, and you will have a second search once you reach the actual castle walls. There is a magical process that we go through. We will often and regularly dispel any magic on you. Please do not arrive in a disguised self or something like that to create a fancy outfit for yourselves. Please buy them, okay? We have had it happen before where someone creates an outfit and the second we dispel it, they're naked. It happens. So please don't let that become you, okay?
That's already covered. Don't worry about it.
Yep, took care of it today.
Yeah, we kind of all.
Okay.
Outfits are on the way.
Currently, the seating will. We're following a regimented program. You will be seated next to individuals you do know. We're not going to seat you next to random people. Currently, I believe you are to be seated next to Adler Kane of the Terra, and I believe that is it. I believe also the other Terra representative will be there, but I don't think they will be sitting with you at the moment. Also, Luther will also be joining you at your table, I believe. Other than that, you might have some other people you do not know, but from what I can gather, not many people who are going know you too much.
All right.
And what are the rules on bags of holding?
If you bring a bag of holding, it will be taken. In fact, during the dispelling process, you will probably lose all the contents. They will spill all over the ground. So I would suggest you leave that at home. We are merely permitting weapons and other items that you use regularly as a part of your effects. The king may ask for you to do a demonstration. He might not, but he seems very interested in all of your capabilities, and he's very curious to see what it is you all do.
So this is supposed to be show and tell.
Not entirely, but you are invited as guests, so you will be treated as such. He's just. There are others in the capital who they have certain expectations of what you all will look like, and he wants to meet those slightly. Having weapons on you will make you look more the part. I'm sure you all, since you have found hopefully some designer to craft outfits for you for this event, you know that is going to be highly respected event. Please dress appropriately. We expect, full regalia. Okay?
You got it.
Okay. The first hour, please be prompt. Okay? We are going to be starting at about 6 o'clock. There will be a hour meeting period in the lounge. Not in the lounge. In the Great Hall. From there, we will move to the Great Dining Hall, where you will eat for about 3 hours, have small talk with individuals of your stature. And from there, the tables will be cleared. There will be a dance held. So, if you know any dances or you need to learn any dances, please do so. We expect you all to at least participate in one of the dances. Please be respectful. Other than that, I think everything else should be pretty self-explanatory. Mingle, have fun, and talk to individuals. If you have any questions, you can let me know. You've all seen my face. I'm sure you can contact me in some way.
Got it.
Any questions for me at the moment while I'm physically present?
Do you happen to know how many guests will be attending?
From my records, it's kind of flips through some of this paperwork. It's not going to be too much. There are some of the foreign lords coming here. Lords of Krenktit, Borador is sending, hopefully, a representative. Treyasak, I believe, is sending someone. Draken. All the local lords and ladies are coming, bringing their families, most likely. I would assume maybe close to 100 individuals. Possibly more. There might be some guards, attendants of the royal houses, the noble houses, that will be coming as well.
Reasonable.
If you have any security questions, now's the time to ask.
I do not think so.
Yes.
Oh.
There's that.
And what would happen when the magic is all dispelled?
Any effects on your person will fade. We can only do so much. Magical items, which I'm sure you have a few of, will not be affected. They will stay magical. However, any effects on your person will fade. And we will be doing a deep check. We will be identifying every item you bring on you. Additionally, I should probably mention there are other security protocols. Be expected to follow each protocol to be let in. Otherwise, we may just bar you from entrance.
What are the protocols?
There will be a fountain that you are going to be required to drink from. It was built by the champions themselves as a precaution. It is very ancient, and its magic is quite potent.
What does it do?
It essentially... How to say this? It will force you to not harm any of the guests.
Okay.
If you attempt to harm them, there will be damages to your person.
Fair enough.
I would highly suggest you do not hurt anyone. Wild shape. Like I said, this is a respectable event. Maybe if the king asks you to show something that you're capable of, maybe. However, it would be frowned upon. Please don't turn into any animals whatsoever. The dining hall is not enchanted to resist magical effects. However, you may find it uncomfortable in other rooms. So, please refrain. Also, the magical effect will last the night. Or until cancelled. There is that possibility.
Any other protocols we should be aware of?
Not at this moment.
Lovely. Thank you.
No problem. You all have a good day, and I hope to see you there. Kind of folds his papers up, puts them back in his bag. Have a good day.
You too.
And he begins to walk away.
Of course he does.
When he's finally out the house,
You're going to be like, I don't even really want to go now.
I'm not even gonna be able to have Poppet.
I don't feel like putting on some show like a monkey.
But we don't really have a choice.
No.
It would be much worse for us, politically speaking, to decline.
I guess so. Alright, well, at least we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah, and I mean, look at it this way. You'll probably scare a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. Maybe.
Always amusing.
It'll,
Least.
it'll be something.
And I'm sure there'll be excellent wine and ale.
See, now you're talking my language. Well, we already agreed. I guess we just... It's just one night. It's just one night.
But we do gotta learn how to dance.
Yeah.
At least I do. I don't think I know any dances popular at court.
Oh, man. Alright, so... Guess that's one thing to do for a while.
We can all spend the next few months mastering the art of dance.
alright. Okay. Well, now that's done. So, what do we want to do? Is there anything that we want to accomplish before we kind of just take a long break until this event? Or do we want to go to another location?
I mean, where would we go?
Um,
Like, we have the Cloud Giants,
mm-hmm.
but I don't think we're really prepared for that.
Not currently. We don't want to go to that city to deal with what's his face?
Dalton?
Dalton. Yeah, we don't want to
Yeah,
go
we
there.
don't want to go deal with Dalton yet.
We took care of Belric's situation. Your brother hasn't tried to come kill us yet, so we're cool there.
Yeah, yet.
Um, where's hold up, knowledge of the Zemajad. What's the closest elemental portal? That would be in from that tech. I don't know what the closest elemental portal would be besides.
The closest to you right now. Let me. Well, I need to get in a different map layer. Apparently.
'Cause I know Kree is to the far east.
Yeah. Let me just judge this from right where you are. Kree is about probably close to 1,200 miles.
Okay.
Vestrial is about 900.
Okay.
And then Tyvas is probably, it's actually 700.
Okay. And I know the general direction to these locations, right? Through the knowledge
Yeah.
of the Symbiote.
Yeah, one
Okay.
is sort of southeast, very more south than east. Another one seems to be northwest, more west than north.
Okay.
And then the last one, um, which is probably the farthest one that you can feel, is northeast.
Okay. All right. Uh, and so Kree was the air.
Kree was the fire.
Kree's fire. Okay. Oh, which one is Tyvos?
Tyvas is air.
Tyvos is air. Um, Gamesh would bring that one up then. Um, he would say we take about a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then go there. Seeing how as fast as we can get there. Because we have another about 2 months until the party, right?
Yeah, it's probably more like maybe a month and a half at this point.
Month and a half. Yeah, so if we take like a week off, then go to Tyvos, we shouldn't be gone no longer than a week and a half. And that'll give us a whole nother month to really prepare for the
So
party.
I will say, physically it is the closest. However, it is you would probably need to get a better map.
Fair.
You have a vague direction.
Yeah, I guess yeah, I have a vague knowledge of the. But that will be Gamesh's idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So that a no, that's a yes.
Who's interested?
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah, I'm good with whatever.
Yeah.
All right, then I guess we have a week of downtime by then.
Yeah.
I guess in this time I would see if I could find a map.
Okay. So you go seeking a map, specifically of Southern.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
There it goes.
Do you want to get anyone to help you with that?
I guess so.
Who's helping?
I guess I just asked the party in general if anyone would know of a place to find a map of South Ron.
Can I try to find something?
Sure.
I mean, I have this, but I don't know how much it helps.
I don't know if that would help us find a place to buy a map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just mean like after the map.
Yeah, that's probably once we're there, you would probably know how to get us at least back. Uh,
Yeah.
and I have that too, actually.
Nice.
We're never gonna get lost once we find our way.
Nope.
Can I try to find a map store?
Okay. So who's helping?
I'll help.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. 19.
19. Okay. With that, you are able to head into Rankton. Speaking with some individuals, you are able to, um, procure and acquire a map. It would cost you about 100 gold pieces to do so.
I'd pay for that.
Okay. You are able to acquire a map of the continent of Southern. Specifically, we're asking about the Taivas region, so it is specifically a map of Southern, particularly known as the Kingdom of Kalos. So I actually have to extend, surprisingly, the map of the stop screen to fit this in. There's more space. So much room for activities.
So much room for activities.
Okay. Now all the maps are overlapping. So I have to fix
As
this.
they should be.
As they shouldn't be, probably.
What would they be doing if they weren't overlapping, though?
Working correctly.
That's impossible. That doesn't
No.
exist.
No way.
You're lying.
You're losing it. You're losing it.
I have to move all the void tokens again. Here, play with this while you wait. There you go. I like how I don't know how this happened, but there's a heart on my screen.
What?
There's like half a drawn heart. I don't know how long it's been there.
With us, who knows?
The one around Poppet's token?
Maybe. I don't know how it duplicated itself, but I think it did. I think I know how it duplicated. Yeah, I probably did that. It's my fault.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We just love Poppet so much.
Yeah, on the main like title map thing, there's a drawn heart around Poppet.
Oh, I'm still on the.
Yeah, I forgot about that. There you go. Now you can actually see what
Yeah,
I was
I
doing.
just remembered seeing it earlier.
Just thought I was losing my mind. That's all.
Yeah, and that's now you can see what I actually wanted you to see. What I said, hang out with him while I do this. I don't remember what I showed previously on this map, so I think it's something like that.
Hang out with who?
Oh, this guy.
Oh!
Yeah, that guy.
Oh,
He's
That's a
vibing.
great Pokemon.
Yeah, he's just vibing too.
I
Pokemon
got
exist-
distracted by Sir Mongoose.
Oh,
Pokemon
always.
exist in the Grimolian Empire. Confirmed.
Yeah.
We got Pokemans.
The next campaign is just Rise of the Pokemon. And we play in the Pokemon tabletop RPG universe.
That's it. Nothing else.
Hell yeah.
That's just the decision we all make.
Okay. If you scroll downward, you will see a new map pop up as you reveal Southern. At least the southern half of it.
Okay, there we go.
Hello?
Alrighty, nice.
Wait, is this the updated map? Oh, this might not actually be.
Oh,
Oops. I think this is an old one. Yeah, but that's essentially what it looks like.
all right, cool. All right, so we have to go south.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Okay.
When don't we have to travel? Truly.
When don't.
Where in this do we actually need to go?
Tyvas.
Tybos, right here.
Yep. Right next to the Ordning Mountains.
We don't know the rules of this place, do we?
Probably not.
Nope.
You can do research in the next week if you want.
We probably should.
It'd probably be something worth doing. That might be worth it.
Maybe.
Or we could just wing it.
Actually,
Yeah, Sarah does have a magic chair. I
Oh
forgot
yeah.
about that.
What about it?
you can
It
ask.
answers shit, right?
Yeah, it answers
It
stuff.
has lore,
Legend lore.
legend lore.
Okay. Has legend lore in the country of Southern.
Yeah, just be like, hey, what the fuck is up with this place?
Do you actually do it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Let me look up legend lore for a second to get the exact wording of the spell. Name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. Okay. So you say Southern? Hello? Hello?
See ya.
Yeah?
Do you what?
Yes.
No, so you say Southern.
Yes.
Okay. As you sit down in the chair and say, I think this is one of the first times you've used it.
Yeah.
Second. It's the second, I think.
Second. You
I think you used it once
speak
before.
the question about Southern. And suddenly filling your mind is a whole tale. A tale of bloodshed and danger. The significant lore you learn about Southern is that the continent is known as the continent of the giants. It is said that the home world, the home city, capital of all giant kind, was located on Southern, in the city of Kalos. During the Dragon War, the giants were shattered. The Ordning fell apart, and the storm giants disappeared or died. The giants no longer control Kalos. like they used to do in the olden days. Now it is controlled by their next of kin, a city run exclusively by giant folk. Furbolgs and Goliaths roam the streets, walking through archways 18-20 feet tall. They have reclaimed this mighty citadel for themselves and now rule the entirety of the South Continent. From Stone's Hold all the way to Wolfwood, they control it. Originally, this continent was much more wild than it is today. It was originally settled by Banascana, creating colonies along its southern coast. Very easy to find successful river deltas and good farming terrain inland. They were able to build a solid ring of coastal cities. However, after an upheaval in a different continent, they could only focus here. Their hold on this continent grew stronger and stronger until even Kalos refused to take any more. A massive revolt happened, and the Bay of Torment got its name when the Banascana remnants were destroyed, trying to hold the continent together. Now, this continent is free of colonialist ideas, and now works to unify itself, building stronger and better roads. However, it is still considered a backwater continent. Much of the roads are full of dangers, and half the continent isn't even accessible by road due to dense jungle. Yeah.
Okay.
We just can't be colonists.
Well, I'm not trying to colonize.
Yeah.
All right.
But now you know the location you're trying to get to. And in fact, you have the exact same map my other D&D party has.
All right.
I think this map is still broken, but... Oh, that's why. I need that. To back. No. To back? To back. I have to fix this. This one. To the front. There you go. That's better. Okay. Yep. But this is the exact same map my other D&D group has. I actually set their campaign on this continent, so.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're overpowered. I can't kill them.
You can't.
The only thing keeping me having some control is that the Polar Master Tunnel Fighter fighter, I won't allow him to get Sentinel, and he's not happy about that.
I mean, that's a powerful combination.
Yeah.
Tunnel Fighter already makes that an amazing freaking.
I rolled a random encounter, and it was like I think 9 hyenas, and not going to lie to you, since they all moved, trying to get to him, He killed 6 hyenas in a single reaction.
Yeah, that's why they didn't fully
Yeah,
allow Tune Fighter. And
yeah,
then
yeah. It's fun. They're experimenting.
it's fun, yeah.
Yeah, they Have you heard of the Grim campaign guide, Grim Hollow?
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to do like, one person wants to become a vampire, the other one wants to become an eldritch abomination.
Ah,
So
right, right.
it's kind of a weird one, but I like it. But yeah. So I think we're going to end tonight's session here, as you all now have to plan out how you want to reach this place. Um, I will say, through getting the map and talking with individuals, um, you have a map of where Tyvas is. You know that southern is south. You also know that since it is south, it is across the continent from you at this point.
Right.
So, you may be forced to travel to the other side of Cabal, and then maybe find a vessel.
Could we sail there?
You could, but you would have to go around the Cult Cliffs, and that would take a little bit of time. Say you left from the coast near you guys. Getting just to the Cult Cliffs is 264 miles. Um, so it's a distance, definitely.
Ooh.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get some.
I'm sure you all will.
Oh man, this is going to be our first time really leaving the kingdom.
Yeah. Alright, well, good night, everybody.
Yeah, have a good night. Thank you all for playing tonight.
Of course, of course.